what the fans think of Sonic Frontiers. I don't care what the critics think. Cause the critics, the critics are completely nobody cares what the critics think. So this is Sonic Frontiers for the PS5, and it has an 8.9 out of 10. So much for the 4chan dooming. So much for the 4chan dooming. So much for the so much for the hatred of the game. This is the PS5 version, the Xbox One version as well. There was the last gen versions, which have an 8.3 out of 10. Again, the Xbox One versions, basically that's a cross-gen version of the Xbox Series X. It's just playable on both consoles, essentially, as well. Same with the Xbox Series X. People like this game. Okay, people like this game. I wanted to even the Switch version. Even the Switch version, which is like the worst version of Sonic Frontiers, even that version has 8.8. Which further proves that the critics are full of bullshit. The critics said, Sonic Frontiers sucks! This is the worst Sonic game ever! Well, the fans are giving the critics a middle finger. This is one of the best reviewed games of the year. I'm looking at Elden Ring. That's the other game that is one of the best reviewed games of the year. Elden Ring for the PS5. Yeah, Sonic Frontiers has better reviews than a must-play game, Elden Ring, a game that everybody and their dog and cat praised, even Elon Musk praised Elden Ring, is considered worse than Sonic Frontiers, according to the fans. Sonic Frontiers, according to the Sonic fanbase, is one of the greatest Sonic games of all time. This is what happens when you make the fans happy. Okay? The fans, I think, are the most important people you have to please. Not the critics. Okay? And this is further proven with Sonic, the movie, pleasing the Sonic fans, making most of the diehard Sonic fans very happy. Both movies have made most of the Sonic fan base very happy. Okay? This game now, Sonic Frontiers, is making a lot of the Sonic fan base loves the game. A lot of the Sonic fan base, these are most of the people who are pre-ordering Sonic Frontiers, who are buying it day one, who are getting the game day one, or getting it for the kids for Christmas. But if you gain this for your kids, this is a game that I think you should get for your kids for Christmas. I don't know what Pokemon Scarlet Violet reviews will be like, but Sonic Frontiers, this is what happens when you make the fans happy, when you pander to the base, not the critics, with what the movie studios are now doing. But Sonic Frontiers is now considered one of the best Sonic games in all of history. It's even higher than many games that people would say are some of the best games of the year. It's on line with games like Persona 5 Royale as well in terms of reviews. Deathloop, with of course the critics love that game, even though the fans don't really care all too much for. And I think Overwatch 2 should really learn from Sonic, because Overwatch 2 is not as good as Overwatch 1. It isn't. It isn't on the same quality. They refuse to fix the server issue. I think they kind of fixed the server issues, but you still have issues with the game. Lots of issues with the game. It's basically the same game as Overwatch 1, but it's worse as well. But again, Sonic Frontiers has much better reviews than I was expecting. I was expecting mixed reviews for Sonic Frontiers by the fans. But again, the fan base of Sonic really loves the game. 9 out of 10 on Steam. But of course, according to the critics, it's a city game. Okay? It's a city game. It's a garbage game. 0 out of 10 game. Okay? It's garbage according to the critics. Of course, the fans love Sonic Frontiers. Okay? The fans of Sonic. So definitely, like I saw this review on TikTok, it says, do not buy the game if you're not a fan of Sonic. Obviously, if you hate Sonic, do not buy the game. That's an obvious thing. But if you're a fan of Sonic, this is definitely a game that most of the Sonic fan base loves, and most of the Sonic fan base, it will probably be considered among the best Sonic games of all time, along with Sonic Generations, Sonic Adventure 1 and 2, as well as Sonic Heroes, another game that's the Sonic fan base, and of course, Sonic Mania, Sonic 1, 2, 3. But I'm talking, and of course, the old Sonic games of Sonic Mania as well. So Sonic Frontiers, good thing. It's actually a good thing that they didn't release the game like in February, like some people are saying it will be. And Sonic Frontiers is definitely a game for the fans. And also you can draw Among Us and Penis in the game. I can definitely see why the game got many good reviews. So yeah, goodbye.